All right, Dominic, congratulations on your first outing of the season.
Thank
Five strikeouts with 9 batted stages. Just what were you seeing out there?
you. Yeah, just attacking the zone early, and then it worked out. I was able to get some swings late in counts after getting ahead early.
What's the biggest thing you learned from watching Wiley out there at the start?
I think just go after them. I mean, just confidence. You can go after them with your best stuff and just see what happens. And the only trouble he got in was from a few walks on some pitches that just missed the zone. And so I think seeing that, just kind of go after them, go right after them, and be them in the zone.
How nice is it to go out there and just have 3 straight innings where you're just retiring every single batter you're facing?
Yeah, that's definitely the easiest way to do it. But I mean, baseball's a game where that could happen one day, and then the next day you're facing bases juiced 3 innings in a row. So it's just kind of through it all, just staying composed and kind of just keep doing what you've been doing and getting off the field with 2 outs.
Seems like a lot of Big 12 coaches respect you with the all Big 12 preseason designation. What was it like to kind of back that up, going out there and just laying out all three?
Yeah, it's definitely just every outing, just kind of treat it its own outing, and regardless of whatever recognition I get or any of my teammates get, just kind of going to work every single day and putting the best you can out there.
What was the atmosphere behind you in the dugout, just as the game went on?
Yeah, I mean, it was awesome. I mean, the fans are definitely a huge part of being able to play here, and it's definitely fun having a lot of people in the seats. And so just having that, and also my teammates, just really good teammates that always have my back. So knowing that, and then having a great defense playing behind me, Khalees with 2 really solid plays, and then D with a nice diving catch to start my first inning, start the game for me. I mean, that's just huge. So all of it definitely means a lot.
What's the biggest thing you learned from watching the pitchers last night that you took with you today?
Yeah, I think the same thing. Just kind of Stags got hit around, just some barrels early, and that's kind of stuff happens, and that's baseball. And so just kind of not getting away from what I do well and not trying to pitch around guys just because there were a few barrels yesterday, and then just going right after them in the zone and see what happens.
We mentioned the uniforms to coach. How are you liking them?
Yeah, no, they're awesome. I mean, these things are pretty sweet. I like the all white look, and then also they feel great, so I'm a huge fan.
Solid offensive production from you guys this time around, double-digit hits, but of course, this time around you guys were able to shut them out. Just talk about the offensive support you got today.
Yeah, I mean, it's huge going into a game where you're leading, and especially knowing that they can do damage at any point in the game. So I think regardless of whether it's 10-0 or 5-0, like just knowing that they have confidence in me and I have confidence in them, and that they're going to do their job, and then I just go out there and do mine.
How do you think this team can close out this weekend and get the sweep?
Yeah, I think if we can just get off to a little bit of a faster start tomorrow, both yesterday and then today, just a little bit of slow starts, be able to manage both those. But if we can really get off to a quick start and just shut down the game and get off and beat them early and stay ahead early and just bury them early, that's the biggest part for us.
Yeah, Carter Stanford coming in there to finish the game for you. Just what was the biggest thing you saw out of him in his UCF debut?
I think just attacking the zone, and for him, he's got elite stuff. Really, really good fastball, and then just command of the secondaries too is really, really good. Landed a couple change-ups, threw a couple good sliders. So I think for him, just going after hitters early and commanding the zone is the biggest thing, because really we're going to beat ourselves, or we're going to get beat when we beat ourselves. And so just attacking the zone, attacking with our best stuff is the biggest thing for us.
Pretty standard question for pitchers, but what do you think is your best pitch? What pitcher are you most confident in?
I think when it's going like it was tonight, the changeup's definitely the best pitch. Just plays really well off the heater. So if I've got the changeup on a string, that's definitely going to be the best one.
What do you tell Grant and the bullpen pitchers who are going to be taking the mound tomorrow?
I think just trusting yourself, trusting your training, and just trusting what Coach Thomas has been preaching to us for the last 7 months. I mean, first game jitters are there, and getting your first outing, and that's sometimes the hardest part. So just trusting yourself, trusting your training, and just go after them and have a good time doing it.
Coach Thomas was mentioned yesterday as one of the better pitching coaches in all the NCAA. How has it been being coached by him?
No doubt. I mean, it's definitely having him the last 2 years, 18 months has made a huge impact on me and my career. And I think just having not only him as a coach, but also just the trust and the relationship, and just knowing that he's there to really help you succeed. I think that's the biggest thing, and that he wants you to succeed as much as you want to succeed. So I think that's a huge thing that Coach Thomas definitely does really well, and he's a great dude and he's a great coach.
There was some obvious frustration from some of the calls during this game, especially with Khalees and Wallace on the field. What was going on? Do you have any comments on that?
I think it's just baseball, and sometimes things don't go your way, and you got to work around them and work through them. And regardless, I mean, stuff happens. That's the game. You're not going to get every pitch. You're not going to get every call, and just how do you battle through that and just keep pushing through the adversity.
All right, awesome.
Thank
Congrats,
you.
Dom.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.